Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Bastion once again, and this time for part 16. In the last video, we found the final shard needed to upgrade all of the different buildings. So we probably are coming up near the end of the game, I would assume. I know I've said that a couple times now. Just giving this a quick look, make sure there's nothing new that I missed. Nope. We are going to jump right in, potentially just for a single level. I don't want to rush the end of the game, but at the same time, I don't want it to go on too long. But Zulten's Hollow is, I believe, where we will start this video off.
When the Ura attacked, we took it hard. And now,
That's right.
it's personal for him.
The final looking weapon over there.
The Calamity did something wrong with some of them rocks. They never saw him coming.
Calamity
He gets his
Cannon.
hands on the care package I sent him. It's a little something I've been fixing up in my spare time.
Ooh. Well, I will not have a melee weapon. But I will keep this for a moment, use it a little bit. It hurts myself up close, interesting. Alright, well. What does it want me to do? Do I have to break all of these?
The Ura found a way to keep the Calamity from spreading through Zulten's Hollow.
I'm going to kill myself here. Ooh. Alright, though. Probably not the safest
They
weapon
got
for me to
their
be
own
using,
security and everything. Pretty fancy.
but it feels like one of those weapons that if you replay the game, it's just like the best choice for the weapon.
Still, they ain't used to having visitors around.
I am going to get myself killed.
Break enough of those things and the Calamity rocks slip back into the ground. They've got these conductors that are all what's keeping the place together.
It is killing these little things fairly efficiently, even when they're closed. I do like that, because I don't like fighting these guys.
The Ura ain't pulling their punches.
Wow, was I weak? Or was I... I swear I had full health there. Did I just die in one hit? Left or right? Left or right? My instincts is always left, but I am hurting myself a little too much with this weapon.
Those rocks are like tumors, the same kind the Ura planted in Bastion.
A lot of EXP coming out of those, though. Those turrets. Plus, I have a couple of the idols on still, so that is...
in a panic right about now.
I don't want the Ura to be in a panic. I don't want to be, like, against them. Where's the peaceful option? I honestly think... Nah. This is very fun. I'm glad I got it because I think there's going to be another challenge for it. But I do want to stick with my machete. And then I'll take Dancing Shot back as well.
Kid's done
Back to
using
the old
Calamity
reliable.
power for now, but the Ura ain't finished. They even sick their little rattletail pets on the kid.
Shoots a little faster.
Those rodents are just a bump in the road.
And that's usually enough to make it worth keeping. Plus, if I can get the power shots off often enough. I think it's probably still just more damage. Did I go everywhere so far? I'm not missing anything yet, am I? Two at once, that's no fun. Oh, it wasn't even that hard though. Can I go down here? That looks like a pool for healing in, but it's frozen. Can I break those?
Picking the whole place
Yes, I
apart,
can.
piece by piece.
Alright. What all is down here? Something burnt. Info. For the mortar. Again, after doing the challenge, it was fun fighting all of the different little sprite things really quickly, but the weapon is just
Now,
too
every Burra from here to the terminals must know he's in town.
clunky.
They're
See, I
easy
don't want to
targets.
fight them.
Kid returns their greeting tenfold.
I don't like the fact that I have to attack them. I suppose I don't have to. I wonder if there is going to be like
Most
a...
of the Ura's conductors are squared away in the middle of the hollow.
Let me die. Are these just going to infinitely spawn? It's like the absolute worst enemies to infinitely spawn.
Those calamity rocks must be eating that place apart from the inside.
Get the shield up. I don't have any more black rum. There's quite a few here, though. I'll grab them when I can. No, there's a second one of those. Jeez. Phew, okay. Better not be any more. A lot of these fragments. What are you down there for? Where I'm supposed to go?
The Ura keep hanging
A little
on to that
extra.
barricade.
Something
After all,
foul.
their
The
home
fire
line's not
bellows.
farther.
Again, another just kind of short-ranged weapon that kind of leaves me vulnerable enough that I'm not going to bother with it. Some more of these, unfortunately. I don't want to lock onto that, but I already don't remember how to change targets. It was like left trigger or L1. There we go. Thankfully, these guys all drop the Ura drop healing potions each time you fight them. Left or right? Left looks like the way to... Oh, they both look like the way to go.
Some of them are downright bewildered by what's happening.
Yeah, I'm killing all of them. There's no chance at peace. I kind of don't like... I already feel like I'm on the wrong side of
Maybe
things.
they know they've lost this. Lost to a kid. They underestimated us. Had us pegged all wrong.
I think my power shots have been quite horribly timed lately. I had it down for a while where I was like, every shot was a power shot.
Yes, our people caused the calamity, but here we are trying to fix it.
Holy. They're like range of teleportation. Is there another one of those things? Of course there is. I don't have any black tonic either. Might have to like suicide for it. Keep them all lined up so I'm hitting multiples at the same time. I'm trying to hit the plant in the background. I think I just got it.
Did the Ura really think
There we
we'd
are.
just turn around and walk away? Shame the opportunity for civilized discourse is over. Suppose old Zulf should have got to know us better.
That looks like a path up to something, but at the same time it looks like it's not actually reachable. Well timed.
Maybe I should have trusted him. Told him everything I knew.
Yeah, the stranger is still kind of the most mysterious guy here. Even more so than Zulf, after Zulf knows what actually happened. Left or right? Again, there's a lot of this in this game where I don't know what direction I should be
They've every
going.
reason to be angry. Beyond angry. As the hour grows desperate, the Ura bring out their big guns.
Oh no. Alright, she just shot the guy in the other one in the back for like their entire clip. 125 XP. I think I'll go down this way first. Just because the big guy was up top, so that makes me think that that's like progression. I would have been correct. Something wrong? Yeah, something's been quite wrong, and that's for the Calamity Cannon, which is the thing that I just got this game. I don't know why I said Calamity so weird there, but I'll just take the damage and then heal. Wow, still alive. There we go.
But when
And
this
that'll
is
head
all
back up.
over, it'll all be water under the bridge.
Will it though? Will there even be water or a bridge? I feel like everything is being destroyed.
There's nothing standing in his way no more.
There's a turret over there. That's kind of standing in my way.
He sees the Tazzle terminals loom large on the horizon. All those dreams snuffed out in the Calamity. We'll bring them back.
Those are very weird enemies. What was that child's drawing? A memento? So this is another idol? Or is this just something that I bring back to show? Stranger. I forgot his name already.
Way out there on the edge of the world. That's where he finally finds you.
Zulf?
But it ain't like Prosper Bluff.
No.
this time.
Hey! Is she gonna attack us?
Ain't nothing for this gal to sing about now.
I hope she doesn't.
Zia, you weren't
Zia.
kidnapped.
You ran away.
No, ma'am. You just had to see what happened to the Ura. To your own people. You had to see if everything Zulf wrote to you was true.
So was it true? Was it her drawing?
Sure you didn't drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you. They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back. I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?
A very strange... way that he narrates and then he talks. First person when he's talking to you directly. But then he like talks about you. I don't even know where I'm going with that. It's like, is he actually watching us this entire time somehow? Does he somehow have a way of narrating and following us through levels?
Once the kid gets that last shard from Zulf, it'll all be over.
I'm going to assume that that is the last level. So I will also do the cannon proving ground. Not sure what it's going to be like.
Probably didn't know they were being watched from Mancer Observatory. It was the perfect spot to test something no one's meant to know about. Only trouble was something about the place drove the windbags crazy.
Defend the conductors. Are the conductors just down here? Just 3 foes with 1 shot. Love to see it.
Hefty thing like that takes getting used to. Gotta point in the right direction.
Ooh, how did that not hit anybody?
Whatever gets in her way is in the world for her, but she ain't the fastest thing.
Heal real quick. Oh, I canceled the shot. That's unfortunate. No, I had perfect health on everything until now. Oh no. I'm destroying them on my own. Can I kill you without? I don't want to shoot. There we go.
Kid's got that contraption all
Damn,
figured out.
I destroyed 2 of them myself. I think the only reason that I failed is because I destroyed them. All 7. I can redo that. That should be easy. A little lag in the beginning as usual. Kill what I can off screen. finally.
Success.
This was almost frustrating to a point. The amount of RNG that is involved in this challenge really made this probably the least fun challenge. I think it took me maybe like 50 attempts or so to do this. The pathways that the enemies came down versus the speed that they came down, where they spawned, everything was completely random. It was never the same each time. So there were so many attempts where it was just like an entire like wave would come, all spaced out just enough that none of them could be killed in groups. Like they would never come in groups. So I was having to hit like 75 individual things, and I just couldn't shoot fast enough. There was times where like they would stop moving and they'd be in a group and my shots would just go straight through them. I don't know if it's just the collision box or whatever. It was just very inaccurate, but that was almost unfun. That was pretty frustrating how little my input mattered on completing that.
Seen the kid playing around with her favorite toy. Part of the rippling walls floated by, so I caught the kid's old knapsack.
Ooh, I'm not too sure what that does. I'm assuming that's going to take us into another like past fight where we kind of get some lore. Calamity rockets, a flurry of rockets. So it's probably just shoot multiple all at the same time, which is pretty nice. I will not do this time though, because this is probably going to be a long video. I am going to see if I can hop back. I cannot. You know what? I'm going to... I'll jump into the the bedroll and see if I can quit out afterwards.
It's hard to sleep easy these days, what with everything that's happened.
To back out of most areas. Not all areas, though, and I'm hoping this is one of the ones that I'm allowed to back out of.
Zulf, very soon the kid's gonna have to face that man again, for the last time.
This doesn't look like one I can quit out of, though. But I can, thankfully. Zulf is in my bedroll, though. Interesting. Either way, that is going to be where I call it for this video. Again, that was probably the worst challenge so far in the game. Even just the fact that the weapon couldn't lock on made it a little difficult, but the number of times where the shot was just going straight through enemies and it was missing, or they would come so far off the screen that I almost couldn't even see them until they were already right next to the conductors, just made that a little more annoying than it was entertaining. The weapon is fun, and it's probably the strongest weapon if you fully upgrade it, just the amount of damage it does in the AoE. But again, that challenge just honestly was not the most entertaining. It kind of... I almost stopped for a while and was like, you know what, I'll probably just try this again next video or something, just because there'd be times where I'd kill like 2 or 3 of them, and then they'd already be destroying it. And then there's other times where I was getting to like 60, 70 of them destroyed, and then the final 5 would come so far spread out that there just wasn't a way to get them, and that AoE... Destroying them yourself, like there was like 2 or 3 attempts where I got down to 1 left, but it was just physically attacking the conductors, and I was like rolling back and forth trying to hit them, and it almost worked, but yeah, not the most fun. Other than that, though, I do believe this next level is probably going to be the next, or the final level, so next video may end up being the final video. I will try to do the bedroll first, if I can remember, and then do that next level in the next video. Thank you guys very much for watching. I do appreciate it very much, and I hope to see you all back in the next one.